Before this video begins, I want to say this is intended for my more mature audience and my audience that actually wondered where I disappeared to. This is nowhere near like any of my joyful content, anything about customs. No, this is serious. So if you don't want to listen to this, you don't want to listen to an 18-year-old rant about his life, click off. Hi all. Once again, a bit more of a serious video. So, I definitely should have made this a lot sooner. I wanted to wait till everything was a bit more in the clear. A lot of stuff on the floor. Sorry, I've been unpacking, but I have been in a bit of a dark spot, to put it nicely, I guess I can say. And, it's been rough. So, yes, I should start at the beginning. Where did this all start? Well, for me, this all started about maybe January. But it really goes back to November. And November of 2024, I started to spend a lot more time with family who I was uncomfortable with, to put it in YouTube ways. I had an uncle I had a situation with, and I had let my family know. I had let my aunt know, and my aunt started to get verbally and emotionally abusive. I'm no way getting this monetized, and I don't care. I don't make money off YouTube anyways. It was rough. I was coming out to my family about this, and my family wasn't exactly the most supportive. I had let them know about everything, eventually, and over the course of months, I was put into therapy groups, this, that, and that. And the main reason they were doing this was to try and convince me that things weren't that bad. And I know damn well, and then I found out damn well why they were trying to convince me it wasn't that bad. My family wanted to move in with that aunt and uncle. I immediately said, hell no. I can't. Not after everything that had happened. My family had to pick a side. They picked their side. So that started a long process of getting my legal affairs in order, finding out where I'm going to live, finding out how I'm going to get food, finding out this, finding out that, because I'd been trying to get a job for months, but nobody was taking. I couldn't get a job no matter what I tried. And obviously I had the metalworking, but I wanted a more secure job. Something that would, consistently bring in paychecks. It wasn't working out. I have been through a lot of depressive episodes with this, where I'll struggle to make content, where I'll struggle to even get out of bed. I mean, with my stomach, it can be incredibly difficult. My stomach is incredibly fucked up. And I started to try and have to unpack with therapists, psychiatrists, everything I went through. And then came the month of July. I was supposed to be out of the house by July 1st. It was June 31st. I had a talk with my great uncle who owns this house. And he let me stay. I've been working with him ever since. I've been trying to do as much as I can to help him, because, damn. My mother and I never had a good relationship. throughout those months, she was yelling at me, telling me how, oh, you fucked up our chances at getting a house. You fucked up this, you fucked up that. And, well, in May, I was feeling incredibly sick. And I had a breakdown on the phone with my doctor, my psych, and my mother, and they heard the entire fight. I said I would rather die than move in with that aunt and uncle. And for that, they finally had a reason to put me in the hospital since I didn't want to go. I was hospitalized from May 28th to June 12th or 11th. I need to double check, but ended up in first hospital, second hospital, and then a psych hospital. Because obviously they take care of things first, but I was not in a good place at all. I mean, my family was choosing some of the people who treated me like shit over me. My own mother as well. My mother got an extra month to stay in the house with me, and that was the worst month of my life. So, here comes August 8th. August 8th is my mother's move-out date. She has to be out by 1. And my mother is barely emotional. The only thing she's worried about is if I don't want to have contact with her. After the literal years of abuse, you tell me, no, nothing happened. Why would you be worried about that if you did nothing? That was the last time I saw my mother. I haven't seen her since. I've gotten threats, though. I've gotten threats, I've gotten texts, I've gotten calls, I've gotten letters. And it's been rough. My own mother sending me texts, letters, calling me, threatening me, telling me how ungrateful of a son I'm being. Since August 8th, I've been living alone. I've never been in a better place since then. I've been getting better. I've been working through my traumas with that shit. I've been working with my therapist, working with my psych. Been working with them. I'm trying to get better. It's been rough. I won't get into detail, but I've quit some shit that I really shouldn't have got into in the first place. It's been a rough spot. And now, as of October 29th, or not 29th, it should be the 30th, technically. As of October 30th, that is my last meeting before I go down to 1 meeting a week, and then I'm done with paperwork as well. And it's looking like I'm finally out of it. I'm making this video because I know not everybody checks the community tab, not everybody checks the Discord, and that's fine. That's fine. If you're there, I'm always happy to see you, but I mean, this is more so me going off about the shit I've been going through, why I've been disappearing. Like, it's not that I've been not wanting to disappear. I have just had mountains and mountains of paperwork and all these different files, all these different meetings, all these different programs. And I've just been sifting through all that. Had a lot of med changes. It's been messy. And then, of course, in the middle of it, my heart starts to have issues, and I'm starting to have palpitations where I'll like feel a really big beat. and then it'll go quiet for a few seconds afterwards. That's under control now, but that's not been a great thing to have. This video isn't scripted at all. This is just me getting my thoughts on the table, getting it all out, laid out, letting you know the shit I've been going through. I live in a big family, and when I say big, I mean my great-grandmother had 6 kids. My great-grandmother was one of 8. Out of that entire large family, I have 4 people. 4 people. That fucking hurts. I'm incredibly grateful to have my friends. I can't lie. I'm incredibly grateful to have my partner. It's been one hell of a ride. I've been so close to quitting YouTube. I've been so close to just giving up. I can't thank my friends enough. I even got the chance. Oh, sorry, camera light did the little low battery thing, so But I've had the chance to do some awesome things in the middle of this. For example, me and Mim's collab. That one is awesome. That one got me hyped. That one I'm so proud of, and I even got Valkyrie Volt out of it. Thank you, Mim, again. But I got to do some amazing things. I got to spend some of the best times with my friends, and I guess what I'm trying to get at here is I might have lost my blood family. A lot of it. I made one, though. I have one, though. My friends. My people. And I want to thank you all so much for being patient during this time, as it has been a messy one. I'll give it that. And I know I sound a lot like Corey Kenshin, where it's like, oh, I know I disappeared, but blah, 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 blah. No, I'm sorry. But I needed this. I needed time. I needed time to get my shit in order. So I hope you can forgive me for that. And I'm sorry for the mess. A little bit of a mess, as I had to kind of like pack everything, keep it all in storage. But now that I have a stable housing for a while, I'm allowed to stay in this house until I need to go, or until I can go. Like until I find a place of my own, I'm allowed to stay here. So it's in the middle of unpacking, so I apologize for the mess. But it's been weird. Because my childhood home, this is my childhood home, it's empty. Living room's clean. My mother's room's gone. It's a weird thing. A very weird thing. But I'm still here. And I'm still fighting. I will keep fighting. So, thank you all again for the support. I'm gonna need a little bit more time. But I'm back. And hopefully this is the last time I have to do shit like this. I fucking hate these videos. Or, not making videos in general. Just making videos like this. Because it's all depressing and I want to be, I try to be me. I don't want to make this fake persona. I want y'all to see me. And this is the side of me I don't want y'all to see, but that comes with being me. Thank you all so much. Genuinely, from the bottom of my heart. Thank you.